So everybody loves, at least most people love this DHL UPS simulator that they call Death Stranding. It's getting on my nerves because yeah, I've watched so much footage of this game. Yo. I've watched a couple of streamers play this game, and it does not look fun to me. Yo. It looks like, and then like there was one guy, JG the John, who was making jokes. He was playing, and he was making jokes about it, like yo, he's like, yo, yeah, we the plug, we delivering drugs and stuff. And I thought he was just haha funny, no. I thought it was funny. He was making jokes about it, but like yo, for real, for like the first 10 hours of the game, you're delivering drugs to a hospital. And of course they're not drugs like recreational drugs. They're like it's medicine, but they call it smart drugs. So like he wasn't lying when he was like, yo, you're the plug for real, and you just delivering. You're just delivering drugs like the whole like the first majority of the game. I'm like, wow, bro. So on top of that, but the game not fun, bro. It don't look fun at all. Ain't nobody told me. I guess they said later on, like, oh, the game opens up. I'm like, when, bro? Because definitely, if that's true, wherever that spot in the game is, they need to show that. They need to show footage of that shit of when the game gets fun, because I don't see when or how that game's gonna get fun, bro. Because everything I seen, I was like, bro, I do not like what I see, bro. I have to jump off. Have a great one. See you later. All right, Warriors, man. Thank you for coming through this stream. I appreciate you. So everything I seen, bro. And then the reviews are so mixed. People are literally saying, "Oh, this is a great game, but it's not fun." I'm like, how can you call it a great game? Like, the number one reason why good games are good games is because they're fun. So when you say they're not fun, like, I feel like it's a slippery slope. People are gonna release games that aren't fun, and kind of like Hollywood already has this problem. Hollywood already has this problem with they release these really artsy type of movies, and you're like, yo, who liked this movie? And people are like, oh man, these are like the greatest movie ever, yo. Because like, it was a movie that won Best Picture a while back called The Shape of Water. That was like the dumbest. Even like sometimes I can understand like the artistic part of stuff. Yeah, I didn't even understand it there. I was like, the movie was dumb. Shit was not artistic or anything to me at all. Just wasn't good, and it wasn't Best Picture. I was like, yo, Hollywood already has this problem. So now I'm starting to like, I feel like this is slippery slope with Hideo Kojima. If they let Hideo Kojima win any type of awards for Death Stranding, it's gonna be a slippery slope where it's gonna be like, a game that's not good wins. What the fuck, man? A game that's not good wins, Game of the Year or any type of award. I don't feel like that game should win nothing, bro. Everything I seen in that game, I did not like. I thought it was like, yo. What I felt like about that game was like, oh, this would probably be a good movie, good TV show. Game, no. Just the way I felt about the game. So it was just the way I felt about the game. Was like, yo, it seems like one of these artistic style games that they just, you know what I'm saying, they just wanted to win, and it's not that good. Hollywood already has this problem with bad movies winning awards. I'm like, yeah, that movie wasn't that good. But that's the movie that wins the award. He's like, then there's always a movie that everybody likes. Yo, this movie should win. That's one that never wins. It's been a while since like the best movie that year won the best picture. I think like 12 Years a Slave, when that won, that always stuck with me. That's the last slave movie, but that's another subject. I'll get to that next. Let's focus on the thing. Hideo Kojima, Hollywood already has the problem of bad movies winning awards. I feel like the last good movie that won Best Picture was 12 Years a Slave. And then after that, it's just been like, yo, that movie wasn't that good, or that movie wasn't that good. That movie wasn't that good. There's been a bunch of that to me. So now, like, then they're about to have the gaming awards, and yo, the way it's looking is like, you see the gaming awards and you see Death Stranding in a bunch of categories. You're like, yo, who did they pay? Like, Hideo Kojima, did you pay my man off? Cause like, yo, why is your game in like 7 or 8 different categories? And people are like, yo, the game was actually that good. I'm like, no, it wasn't. I feel like people were split down the middle about this game. A game that's that good, nobody's split down the middle. It's like majority like, yo, this was a dope game. But that wasn't the case with this game. The case with Death Stranding was people was like, oh, the game is trash. Oh, the game is really good. That was a consensus about the game. Everybody was saying that it was really good. It was really that's what everybody was saying. Like, people were saying the game was either really good or people were saying the game was trash. And when I started seeing reviews like, yo, the game's a good game, but it's not fun, and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense to me. In my brain, that didn't compute, because it's a game, and a game, for it to be a good game, it has to be fun. It doesn't have to be fun to me, but it has to be fun to people that enjoy either that genre or they enjoy those types of games. So when people told me, oh, it's not fun, I was like, yeah, this game's I would automatically like, the game is garbage. Without even reading the rest of the review, I read the rest of the review. I listened to what the people had to say. I was just like, yo, as soon as y'all was like, it's not fun, I was like, that don't make no damn sense. So how can you call it a good game and fun in the same sentence? It just, in my brain, it's like, that's not computing to me. That's not computing in my brain. Make it make sense. And then, like, upon me watching the game, that's when I said, this would have been better as a movie or a TV show. When I started seeing the game, I was like, that's what I got out of it. I was like, oh yeah, this would have been better as a TV show or a movie or something. Like, it would have been better as not a game, but it was a game. So it not being fun made no sense. People saying it's a good game, but it's not fun. I was just like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Y'all sound crazy for even saying that. Like, so I just so I just said, yo, the game's not fun. I said the game is trash. Hideo Kojima, like, you really use your name to sell that, like your Metal Gear, and you've done some other stuff like Zone of Enders and stuff, but everybody says, yo, this is the Metal Gear dude, and Metal Gear has always been a good game. So people gave you the benefit of the doubt. And there was people that said, like, yo, if it wasn't Hideo Kojima's name behind it, I probably wouldn't have bought it, or I probably wouldn't have been invested in it, because his name was behind it, I decided, let me give it a try. That's the only reason why anybody bought the game. Because I thought it was weird from the jump. And Hideo Kojima, I love my dude for Metal Gear and the Metal Gear game. And then there's people, like I didn't play 5, The Phantom Pain. And there was people that were saying like, yo, you could tell the exact moment when he stopped working on the game. I was like, what? That's when he had his beef with Konami. So they was like, yo, you could tell the exact moment when he stopped working on the game, I'm telling you. Cause like then the game just gets weird. But he was like, it finishes off pretty good. So I guessing because of course, before you start the game, you write the whole story. But there was a parts of the game where I was like, yo, why is this so glitchy? And why is this that and this, that, and the third? There was like stuff in the game. I was like, yeah, that wasn't stuff. There was stuff that was happening in the game that wasn't an issue with the whole game, and then it became an issue. Like towards the end, he was like, yeah, I could tell. This is when he started working on it. But this is when all the stuff was going on. It was like right here when he was making this part of the game. Because this part of the game was like so many issues with this particular part of the game. And then moving forward, he was like, yo, damn. But he was close to the end. The one particular person that told me this, he's like, I was close to the end. So, yeah, man. His reputation, I'm a little shaky on my man right now. I mean, he's independent. He's doing his own thing now. But I'm a little shaky on him right now. I'm kind of like, you know what, bruh? Like, I was telling people, like, yo, he just needs to make a Metal Gear clone and keep it moving. That's what he needs. That's what I was telling people he needs to do. Like, yeah, he just needs to make a Metal Gear clone and keep it moving. Because right now, and my faith in my man is shaking. And he just might as well just make the Metal Gear killer, but he's making it better. What he wants to do is make horror games. He wants to make more horror games. So I guess Death Stranding was supposed to be a horror game, and now he's trying to make another horror game. And again, people giving him the benefit of the doubt because of PT, the demo. Because he apparently he was behind that game. And people were saying how good the demo was, how scary it was. That people have like mythologized this. People have mythologized like the demo of PT. And I've been sitting there like I never played it. I just seen like somebody else playing through it. So I was sitting there like, I'm taking people out there worried that like it was really that good. So